Okay. Okay. Hello. A little late. I wanted to finish my food real fast. I tried to wolf it down quickly. And then I got distracted. I got distracted again. Hi, sorry. The lack of music in the game window is throwing me off, but I didn't want to go somewhere with music because, as you can see right here, also hi Tieram. As you can see right here, we in an update unlocked legendary difficulty, the hardest difficulty, new hardest difficulty, and we get better rewards from it. The following have been unlocked: additional difficulty path, patch, and building expansion update. Ooh. Oh god, look, we got all kinds of stuff. Duffel bag, energy spheres, alchemy circle, air jumper, snow globes, arch bell, flower beds, hill blueprints, shrimp ladders, ruined doors, cooking pots, tree stump, Kirkin walls. Okay, yeah, we got a lot. Kirkin! Wait, no, that's exciting. I like Kirkin. Kirkin bell. Golden ear of wheat. Oh my god, the unlocks just keep rolling in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they did give us a lot of stuff in the update. Holy crap, holy. That's exciting, though. That's exciting. But yeah, how you doing? It's been a while. I've been at work. I know, exciting. I've been at work. And I've been hating every moment of it. It was a terrible week. But that's fine. We got through it. Next week is holiday week, though. Although, it's only like the first couple days of next week. I'm off the next two, though. I'm off today and tomorrow, so we'll be hanging out and having a good time. Today, I'm going to stop a little bit, or not even a little bit earlier, actually. It's going to be around the same time. I'm just going to have to leave home a little bit earlier, so never mind. I was going to say I'm going to have to leave a little bit earlier, and then I realized, no, I don't. I just have to leave earlier. I got a treasure cup tonight, for One Piece. So. Working hard or hardly. I almost always lean on hardly working as much as possible. As much as possible, I try to be hardly working, but my morals on what my minimum bar of quality with my job, because I work with people's food, is still a lot higher than I would like. But like I said, I work with people's food, so even though I do have a minimum bar of quality that I try to strive for, because I refuse to let myself be exploited and taken advantage of by overworking myself, because that happens a lot to me where I am. The problem is my minimum bar of quality for what I do, since I work with people's food, is still pretty high, because I refuse to, you know, not take care of people's food well. I'm going to always make sure the food is well taken care of and stuff. Capitalism is hell and crushes all under its heels. True, though. That is true. Fucking the stocks that I have in hating capitalism, man. They keep growing. They keep growing. And you know what? They're great. They're gaining value. Those anti-capitalist stocks, you know. I did a little bit off stream. Nothing that you guys would notice. I literally just finished all the question marks. Although weirdly enough, 92% investigation rate. Not 100%, but I think because when I unlocked this zip line here, I did it off stream. I was looking at where it went to help me figure out where the last question marks were, and it went this way. So I think there's some stuff over here that unlocks percent over here. I think. Units of stocks feels correct. Yeah, it's funny that way. I enjoy the irony. Hmm? Oh, more question marks. Did we finish all of our building areas that we unlocked? I don't know. I don't know. Where do we want to go? I know, like, our main thing is, I think we just have some main quest stuff, honestly. I think that's it. Let's turn up the difficulty before I forget. Since we have unlocked legendary difficulty. Let's go to game. Oh no, do you have to unlock legendary by, beating the game on very hard? Damn it. I wanted to play on legendary. That's how it is in the other games, so I'm going to assume that's how it is here. Damn it. Legendary. Well, I guess we're not playing on legendary. I mean, that's fine. It's intended to be the what you do after you master the game. I get it. We should go back and play Sophie again at some point and play that on legendary. I want to see what is the new stuff we got look like. There's so many things here. Oh my god. Mailbox. Okay. Not getting good sleep as of late. My sleep schedule is fucking terrible. Magical potted plant that grows things. A gramophone lets us change the background music. A food bowl causes local wildlife to appear nearby. That's funny. Oh yeah, you might be getting sick. That's never fun. Can be used to practice our shooting. We target dummy? I want to build a target dummy. Projector projects images of monsters. Why would... That's terrifying. I want to make one. Oh, I can't for some reason. A mailbox. I don't know what to do with a mailbox. Use to change your outfits of characters in your play. Oh, okay. So dressers for dresser things. Unlocks the container side race. Oh, jewelry. Okay, so these are like alternate skins for stuff already in game that looks nicer. Yeah, like duffel bag, it just makes stuff, so it's just another it's a replacement for the buildy thingy. Okay, that's cool though. I like that. Oh, energy sphere. I want an energy sphere. Wait. First let's use this. Let's get all of our battery out of here. What's the X button? There we go. Wait. I want an energy sphere. Going building. We got that now. Go in grab mode. Grab it. Store it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Can be used to replenish the energy of your energy course. So... How do I get energy sphere? Oh, I don't have enough crystals. Damn. Ruined door switch. Okay. Cooking pot can be used to cook. Oh, we can cook in base now! Oh my god, finally! They heard the people's complaints that it's really hard to find places to cook. That's actually really useful. Just put it right there. Can be used from synthesis. Okay, cool, we have a new casting alchemy circle. Oh, this is so much cooler! Yo, I would wait. Okay, let's get rid of this. I don't want that. I want this. This is a way cooler. So now we go here to do our alchemy instead of the giant fucking pedestal. This is so much cooler. I like this update. I like this update a lot. What else do we have that's new? So that's it for like the usable things. What do the new Kirkin stuff look like? Okay, yeah, no, that looks exactly how I would expect it to. What about the walls? The walls are more important. Yeah! Oh, they look like the old game. That makes me happy. I really like the aesthetics of the games prior to this. I like this game's aesthetic too, but there's other ones I just like more. Yo, ooh, a nice thatched roof. That's cool. This is very exciting. For a mechanic that I don't even use. Some Kirkin stairs. Kirkin walkway, Kirkin pillar. Ooh. Some furniture. I don't know which of the furniture is new. A dark shelf. That's clearly new. They gave us a bunch of goth shit. Classic shelf, wild shelf. Dark curtains. We could build the most edgelord ass base. I'm all here for it. Is that a snow globe? Yeah, a snow globe. I don't know when we unlock that. That might not even be new. Cauldron! Sorry, I need to make this correct. There. Now it's alchemy. Now that is correct. That is how it should be. I miss the cauldron. Swing chair. Oh, that's nice. Grass that is not grass. Oh, I guess that's the mushroom things from the area. A whole ass windmill? That is a whole ass windmill. You know, when we learned that we unlocked pinwheel in the little menu there, I did not think this is what it was referring to. That's a little crazy. I bet that has like a billion. Ooh, palm trees. Stone arch. This is too big. I can't even see it. Why do I need a spire? Why can't I build a whole ass spire? Those are really big. Air jumper? And ladders. Ladders are cool. Does this do what I think it does? Yeah, it sure does. It's a trampoline. That's fun. I like this. That's neat. Okay. Enough of that, though. We, last time, completely finished the area. We did the boss of the place and all that stuff, and the literal only thing we have left to do in this region of the game is to go check in with the boss man. Be like, yo, Mr. Boss Man, what's up? Oh, God damn it. Oh, wait, no, we reconnected? Okay, cool. A little bit of a hiccup there. I thought it did the thing where it just gave up and it's like, nope, you don't connect to this anymore. No, we're back. We're back to reality. Oh, there go Gravelby. What was that? Whoa. Did my brain imagine something, or did we do a... Maybe I... Whoa, Vroom. I'm gonna miss coming back to camp like that. I do really like that about this area. I know we can just fast travel to camp, but it's fun to just dive in. Oh, auto text.
たく参ったな。あんまりにもあんまりで頭がついていかねえ。その顔を見るにお前らもそうみたいだな。諦めたくなったか？
それは。
それでもお前は進み続けなきゃならん。俺たちはまだ何も知らねえんだ。錬金術のこともこのアラディスのことも、何が正しくて何が間違ってるのかも。お前はたとえ知りたくもねえ真実だろうと知りたいと思ったからこそここへ来たんだろ。
真実から目を背けることは簡単だ。だが向き合わなければつかめないものがある。僕らも君もここで終わるわけにはいかない。知らなきゃ何も始まらないと言ったのは君だ。
自分自身で何が正しいかを判断できるようになりなさい。今は前に進もうと思います。錬金術を、そして母を信じるために。
よく言ってくれた、ユミヤ。
レイニャも最初はずっと疑問がありました。錬金術って危ないもので信用しちゃダメだって思って。確かに昔の錬金術師さんたちは悪いことをしたのかもしれないけど、でもユミヤさんは違う。レイニャたちを何度も錬金術で助けてくれましたから先越されちゃった。私もそれ言わなきゃなって思ってたけど、錬金術が危ないってか言い出したら薬や武器だって似たようなものじゃん。
つうか難しく考えすぎなんだよお前は。悪党は武器を持ってるかもしれねえ。だが武器持ったやつが全員悪党とは限らねえだろ。
みんな。
さあ、そうと決まれば先へ進みましょう。アラディスの首都は着実に近づいてきているわ。
ああ、立ち止まっている暇はない。僕たち皆で必ずたどり着こう、アラディスの真実に。
はい。今はともかく前に進まないと。もう一度大昇降機を
Let's go!
東側に抜けていこう。
あの辺りに東に抜ける道なんてあったか？
To the tower. What is this? What are you? There we go. Oh? Oh, there's a cliff above us. Like an overhang. I know the limits of what I can do. Easy. What are you? There we go. Alright, let's go where we're heading. Blinky. We're going here. Yes. I have been lately rewatching The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And man, that show holds up. That's a good show. I don't know if you have watched that in any recent time or at all, but it's really damn good. I recommend it. Also, man, I get a lot more of the references in that show. That show, every episode is just something they were inspired by. There is no path. No path.
錬金術でどうにかなんねえのか。船を作るとか空を飛ぶとか。
Making a boat.
そんな都合いいもんじゃないから。とりあえずこの辺りを調べてみますか。
I've made a boat before. That was in a different game. What? What?
もっと。まだまだ。
Where'd all my mana go? Oh, I know where it went. I spent it all. Jumping and flip tricking and motorcycling. How do I get in there? Let me in. Me in the middle room? I can get in the middle room from here. No, I can't crouch jump. Damn. Right, where's a hole that we can jump through? Probably on the roof, I would assume, right?
遺跡とかあるといかにも探検っぽくてワクワクするよね。
高く売れそうなものがあったら教えてくれよ。
Go up. But yeah, watching Billy and Mandy again, there is like, it's one of those shows that you can just feel the passion and love for like, just wanting to like pay homage to things that they love in just about every single episode. It's so good. And it's so funny. It's also very fucking unhinged. Dear God. Show is made without hinges.
何かの制御装置かな。マナを使って動かすものみたい。かなり大仕掛けだ。
動いてないみたいですけど、もしかして壊れちゃってるのかな。
ざっと見た感じ、部品が折れたり朽ちたりしてる感じはなさそうだけど。
Neighbor have young little doggy, and it fucking yaps. I don't mind. It's not too loud, so I'm like, whatever. I can just ignore it. But they do got a little yapper. What dog do, what dog do. And like I said, it's not too loud. I don't really pick up on it most of the time. I do not care. Do not care. Most time I have headphones on too, though, so... You know, I cannot speak for the people around me.
鐘楼いや記念碑の類か。何にせよユーステラでは見たことのない形だ。
これだけ大規模なものを意味もなく建てるなんてありえないはず。
Is it a bridge? Is it a drawbridge?
にそびえる不思議な形の巨大な塔。動力の尽きた何かの装置。多分だけど、この塔じゃなくて羽根。
It's a drawbridge. See, that's what I'm thinking.
ああ、橋桁は流されたんじゃなく、立ち上がってる状態だったわけだ。
なるほど。私もそんな気がしてきた。
We really had to go into full-blown detective mode to be like, drawbridge. Got it.
残念ながら。でも装置自体が壊れてるわけじゃなさそうだった。一時的にでも動力を補えれば動かせると思う。
There's some batteries. Like, we made lightning spears. We can make some power.
うん、いけるはず。ちょっとやってみるね。私の技術じゃまだエナジーコアを複製できない。
Learn recipe. Can I build it here?
一時的な容器くらいなら。フラミ、レシピ考えるのに協力してもらえる？
了解しました。フラミーにお
Oh,
任せ
wrong
くださ
button.
い。
暗闇からと。
模様替えしよう。
Let's go. What does the catalog say, by the way?
いろいろできる拠点にしたいな。
Oh, this counts as part of the other place. Interesting. Which means I already have the thingy. Or wait, no, they moved us over. Oh, that was weird. Never mind, I was wrong. I was wrong, ignore me. I'm misremembering how this place is laid out and what we did here. First, let's build... Actually, I don't want to use the bench. I want to use our new duffel bag. Because I like this more. I think this is charming. This is also not what I needed. I do need the recipe recall station. You make, like, what, the battery, did they say? What? Energy generator, no. Oh, is this how I make more? Wait, what? I'm in the duffel bag. I don't want to be in the duffel bag. There we go, we need to make the energy cell. We now know how to make an energy cell. Anything else in here? Can unlock and learn how to make Damascus plates. That's pretty cool. I've just been unlocking all these as we go, by the way. Okay, let's make the energy cell. We do need to go back into building mode because I need a crafting thingy. I don't want to use that anymore. I want to use the cool circle. I want to use the cool alchemy circle. And I'm going to put a cooking pot next to it. Because I want to cook. In fact, let's do some cooking real quick. Because I'm going to forget. We can make some ragu. Make treasure chest locations appear on the minimap. That's actually really useful. Boost defense and maximum HP by 15%. Increases item drops by 3. I like that too. Turns attack cooldowns by 50%. That seems really powerful. I want this. I want that for sure. And I also want... Where'd it go? Increases item drops. Okay. Now let's make... So I could probably use that and go around and find all the treasure chests we missed too. Why can't I make this? I need a magical core ingredient. Oh, I don't have access to my container. I was gonna say, what the heck, man? We need to have access to the container. I want to gain access through the jewelry box, because I like this more than the boring-ass chest. Even though I'm not even decorating this place. There we go. Now we can make it. Turn up alchemy speed. Throw one of these in there. It's good enough. This is the worst item we've ever made. All achievements complete when? Man, I don't even have I'm playing on the Switch. I don't even get achievables. If only. Where's the thing? I can't let myself play these kind of games. They're a problem. How you doing? Oh, I don't need to climb up here to do this anymore. I forgot I opened the door. Activate the drawbridge. Although, that probably will be what we end up with by the end of the game. Let's go to the new area. I do like this game, though. I'm having fun.
嘘、これじゃダメだった？これって。
まずい、みんな離れろ。
動いた。どうにかなったんですか？
とりあえずこれで向こう岸までは移動できるんじゃない？
またユミヤの錬金術に助けられたね。
うん。でもみんなを爆発に巻き込んじゃうかもしれなかったし。
橋は動いたんだし、全員無事なら何だっていいだ
A
ろう。
lot of work for us to figure out how to make a drawbridge work.
道は開けた。進もう。僕らは少しずつだが確実にアラディス滅亡の真実に近づいている。
Let's go. The good news is now we're going to a new area where I can get everything there. I probably don't need to be currently tracking the discharger anymore. This is the wrong menu. Let's get rid of that. That way I don't constantly have that there. One less thing being tracked would be useful. No more tracking. Oh, I only have the one? Dang. That's fine. That's fine. I need motorcycle. This is a long bridge. The golden oh, new thing. Okay, we're at place new thing. Whoa. New things. New things everywhere. It is like the most exciting part of the game, isn't it? Just being like, oh, a question mark. When I press the X button. New thing dropped. 2 new thing dropped. Ooh. Warrior choker. Apostle of Orcus. Executor of Gloom. Eternal. Oh god, we are. Okay, there's a lot happening. I do think I need to break a lot more crystals because I need crystals for crafting. We're gonna be getting a lot of this. There's so many things. Everything over here is all metally. I'm starting to notice a pattern. It is all metally. Excited to see how that's going to tie into the vibe of what this place is. Give me that. Whole roast Mass Effect duration has ended. What do you mean? That faded quickly. Woo! Panacea Sphere. Secret Dual Spiral. Is this gonna be like an underground caverns type area? This is so cool. We back in the mines? Yo, are we yearning for the mines?
状態がひどい。これをこうすれば、ま、こんなもんかな。
I'm excited to be able to get skill points again. Now that we no longer have every single skill point possible found. Not skill point, but the skill cubes or whatever.
ただ俺にはさっぱりわかんねえけど。
見つけた。
This is neat. Oh, oh, oh.
何
Oh.
これ。
Kruger cloak. Hey, we know what that is.
これこれ。
At least I know what that is.
これこれ。
俺の
Bones.
勘が近くに何かがあるって言ってるな。少し
Shiny bat.
あいら、油断
Alright, how fast do you die? Pretty fast. Pretty darn fast. We're almost at the level cap, by the way. We are at level 98. I'm pretty sure level cap is either 99 or 100 in this game. I can't imagine it being any higher. I still think my favorite was Sophie, where it was just 20. 20 is a good level cap. Especially for an Atelier game where the level doesn't even really matter. Or it's like, ah, who cares what level you are. I like this area. This is neat. It's so different than the last one. Rude. There it is, our first 99.
これでまた
Second 99.
私史上最高更新中
Let's go. Dark Carnations look cool. I like those. I dig it. I'm gonna take the path, that way we don't miss anything cool. Anything cool. Hey, Will. Look, we're hitting level 99. Just in time for us to hit level 99 and reach about halfway into the game. Which one of these opens it? We just reached a new area. How are you doing? It means I am obsessed with finding every little flower in the location, because those are new ingredients and they unlock new recipes. How do I unlock this? How is this locked? Who locked you and how? How do I unlock this chest? Ah, damn it. I can't see. I got the fucking chest particles in my eyes. Showing can't see a dude in full plate approaching you. Neuron activated. Target acquired. Dude in sunglasses. Reminder we're indoors. Reminder, we're in a cave. We're underground and this dude got sunglasses on. Essence of scrap. Wow, that's very cool. Very cool item. It's the essence of scrap. We have a question mark. Oh, that's a gathering area. I 100% know what that is. This is some kind of gathering area. Diamond chunks. Yeah, it looks like one. We'll grab a bunch. Well, this isn't even giving us gems. This is giving us saltpeter. Well, shoot. I want crystal. Is a devastating insult in a drama club? It's a very good one. I want to use that. The essence of scrap. No, my new favorite one. I've been watching The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy again. That show is very funny. And I think probably one of my favorite lines of dialogue in that whole show so far, when I've been going through it, I've just finished the first season, is Mandy being just like, what the fuck's the line? It's, I'm busy, go play in the street. Or go play in traffic. And then they like reuse that a couple times. Go play in traffic is a really fucking good, like, hot damn. I really like that line. That one makes me laugh. It's just so, it's so mean. The thing is, if I use it as an adult with other adults, it's very clearly a joke. I want to open this. Lumber. Give me that. Give me that lumber. Yeah. Try incense. Oh, I somehow did not see. What are you? Strange goblin men. Okay, well, they're dead now. Oh, my grenades. They live. Gotta go turn children into corpses. Story from Gravity Falls. Dude, that show is also very good. Man. Cartoons turns out pretty dope. Pretty dope. I do realize I grew up with a lot of fucking dark comedies. Those were just like the cool, those were really cool for a good length of time from the 90s and early 2000s. How good cartoons are. Yeah, I mean, I think the bias goes the other way, but yes. I'm a big cartoon fan. I love cartoons. I say that as I haven't watched anything in a long time, but that's because I don't watch anything anymore. But you know, watching stuff is hard. I did watch the Looney Tunes movie that came out though, and I liked that a lot. I thought that was dope, but everybody who watched it was saying, hey, I like this a lot, this is dope. But it was, man. You know what the funniest thing about that is? HBO had to buy back the rights to air it on TV. They don't own it. They still don't own distribution rights to it. They sold those completely. But they had to buy the ability to air it on HBO back now that it's successful. And I just think that's so funny. That's so funny to me. And I'm like, good. Get fucking wrecked, losers. Respect art. Where is the rest of the locks for this damn chest? We found 2. I want to open it. Is that it? Oh. There's a big guy here. Yeah, he's snuck up on me. I liked it though. I recommend it. It was fun. It made me laugh. You know that I was passionate about it when I actually went to a movie theater. I don't do that. I don't go out and do things. It's very uncharacteristic of me. There it is. Saw it out the corner of my eye. What are these statues in here? What is going on? Oh, these aren't statues. Those are gems. They're just dumb. Oh no, level 100 is the cap. Never mind. Well, shit. Maybe it's not the cap. Is there a level past 100? Next, 984.07. I feel like 100 is almost never the cap. Like, it's usually 99, isn't it? In most games. See, this dude got fucking the most point. Also, they are those pointless classes. I get it, they're a fashion statement, but fashion sunglasses like that annoy me. I think they're dumb. Bismuthine. Interesting. Splendid Alicorn. That's a cool name for what I'm assuming is a weapon. Doombringer. Well, I can assume I know who that's for. Which one of these was the door we came in on? Blooming Love Sword. Whoa, this is cool. Naked snake voice. I don't know what any of. I only know the one snake voice. Give you no tactical advantage whatsoever. I know nothing about Metal Gear. Even after sitting there with Barry explaining it all to me, I know nothing of Metal Gear. They're all the same voice. Okay, well, at least it's good that I know the one voice. That's why, like, the only thing I drew during Barry's whole fucking thing was just, like, I don't know, Otacon and... Otacon and Snake. Those are the two things I know. The only thing of Metal Gear I've even looked at in terms of like what I've seen is the ending cutscene of whichever game it was that I rated Barry on that one time, and it was like it was like 4 or 5 or something. No breaking things. We're in a cave now. We're in a big cave instead of Mushroom Land. Wow, thanks, jerk. Yeah, no, it's fair. That's why you don't go to Wendy's. They're mean there. It's like their job. I don't know, moss is pretty cool. Moss contributes to a healthy ecosystem. I like moss. Where are we? This isn't any of our bases.
やっぱりあそこが望ましいわ。
Where? Oh. You know what? Yeah, let's go there.
木みたいな形なのに見た目が全然違う。金属なんでしょうか。
ペルグリカトルムだな。確かに調べておきたい場所だ。
ペル？
あの木のことか。妙な名前がついてんだな。
ああ、伝えていなかったか。団長があの木をそう名付けたんだ。司書にもあの辺りがペルグリカ地区としか記されていなくてな。仮の呼び名だ。
I'm curious.
ジジイのセンスか。
マナの通り道、ペルグリカトルムの向こうに続いてるみたいです。向かいましょう、あそこへ。
I have not seen that show, but I've heard it's very good.
みんなに心配はかけられない。今は前に
It wasn't a cartoon, so I didn't watch it.
あんなに目立つのに。
Pioneering goal achieved. Open a treasure chest. And alright, we have new pioneering goals now. We can start doing those again. Where are we? Why couldn't you let me walk here? What the fuck? Last I knew we were in a cave. Can't just like jump from large cave all the way over here. What kind of stuff I missed? Oh, I got hiccups. Alright, we're going back. There's all kinds of goodies we missed. It's pretty solid for a sitcom. Sitcoms, I think, have a bad rap. I think the problem sitcoms ran into was there were too many of them, so all of culture got really fucking sick of it. And I think it says more on that versus the quality of sitcoms in general. Don't get me wrong, there were a lot of bad ones, but that's to be with any type of show. If anything, I think a lot of them got better over time. Not specific shows getting better as they ran, but like people got better at making good sitcoms. Or maybe that's my bias towards my hatred of like a lot of the older ones. Full House is one of my least favorite shows of all time. Not just because I think it's boring and I don't get it, but because it's this massive cultural touchstone that defined television in so many ways, and it's so fucking nothing. It's one of the most nothing burgers of a show that I have ever seen, and it's this massive like cultural thing. It's so weird. I don't like that. It makes me angry. It needs more cartoons. That's what it needs. Cartoon. Let me up. Let me up. This area's gonna be very yellow, I think. I think it's gonna be an area that's like mostly gonna be rock and metal. But what if the DJ can't get a date for the spring formal? I don't give a shit. What the fuck is a spring formal? I have a fancy name for it. DJ can learn about life. And that he doesn't need to be the center of my fucking television. Get out of the way. Cartoons are on the other channel. The spring formal is a type of chess opening. Oh, it does sound like a chess opening. It probably is a chess opening. They have like a million of those things. Is this even the type I needed? Yes, it is. No, it's not. I need a machinery repair kit. I just made shit without thinking. One second, I gotta get rid of some. Get rid of that. Make some of that. Repair it. There we go. Ooh. Energy powder. Whoa. That bird is the word. Albatross happens. I don't know why the word albatross when I'm looking at like a very not albatross bird made me laugh, but it did. Ah shit, dude, albatross. I don't know, maybe albatross is just the silly word. Maybe I just think albatross is funny. Magnet beetles, that's cool. Yeah, this area is gonna be very machine coded, ain't it? That's interesting though. This is an interesting environment. Whoa, wait. Okay, this place might be kind of cool. I could do with more color, but this might be really cool. Stellar Plajig. Ooh, that's a new type of bomb. Cactal fiber. Sorry, was that a Minecraft cactus? That monkey. Oh, it's a cat. Yeah, angular cactus. What are you? Puny fossil. That's a drawing. Monkey? One more monkey. Gorilla Slayer. Oh my god, there are more level ups. What the fuck? Is the level cap in this 999? I don't like that. That's weird. What is the level cap in this game? This feels like a Fallout location. Well, minus the fantasy. This is really cool. I like this area a lot the more and more I'm here. It's like a city. Dead-end campsite. Usually pioneering things require us to put something down in every campsite. Or not. Let's look at what are our pioneering quests now that we're in the new region. So we've 100%ed all of them up to this point. So the Aruma region. We need to defeat armored giants, unlock Aruma's old guide tower, open treasure chests, gather ore, synthesize bismuthine, make bookshelves, make a fairy doll, make stone tables, weapon racks. Okay. And you'll unlock more of these as we go. Looney Tunes ass campsite. An anvil will fall on you if you hang out here too long. What are our rewards? At 10% we get a rope ladder, shop trading, manufacturing plant? We can learn how to make a manufacturing plant? 500 skill points. Relic finder, ooh. A room, shop trading expanded, excellent bandage recipe, more skill points, shop trading expanded, furniture set. What the fuck is a manufacturing plant? Why can I make that? Are we gonna create the Industrial Revolution in this game? Is that gonna be what our item duplicator is? That like lets us duplicate stuff we've crafted? Because that would be nice to unlock as soon as possible. Actually, that would be pretty dope. Hello. Okay, game was thinking. Nice. I will note, the campsites in this game are in very strange locations. I do not understand them. That's where people want to camp. This is such a cool area. I love me a destroyed city. It's so interesting. A scrappy uni. Ooh. Oh, hey, we can use it to make the essence of scrap. I really like these goblin guys. Like these weird goblin birds. Oh shit, he found his way up. You guys are so cool. Yeah, they're a little silly. As they should. As all goblins should. All goblins are some form of fucking weirdo. I don't know if we should use the wheat that we found in here. Yeah, there's bags of wheat in here. I don't know if we should use them though. What the heck? Ore flame. Ooh. Book. Orichalcum shell. More of these ore flames. I don't know how hard those are to find. Or wheat. Is the wheat locked away like this? What happened here? Here's the door. Here's the door. Interesting. Can we get on this building? We can totally climb this. We just have to be careful. Oh. No, land on the thingy. Okay, there's a better way. There we go. We can get up here. This is so cool. Ooh, one of these. Our first shrine of prayer for the area. It's just under this roof. It is on. Whoa! Oh, big puzzle. That's fine. This looks like it's an easy one. Yeah, that's easy peasy. And then the other two are down here. Oh, they're in there. Okay. Think? Yeah, they're in there. They gotta be. Where's the door? Where's the door? We have moved like maybe 10 feet from where we spawned in. Just want to point that out. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. This is really neat. I'm excited to explore a whole new region. It looks so different from Mushroom Land where we were before. Yeah, have a good. A cube. They look like the purple Puyo. You're welcome. I like these puzzles. I mean, it's a good thing I like these puzzles. These are the only ones, but I do enjoy doing them. They're not hard, it's just satisfying. We snap them together. Oh, this is a ruin. I didn't even think that this was a ruin. Okay. There are 4 treasure chests here? I mean, we already opened one. This is the second, but... Where did I miss 2 treasure chests? Decayed land relic. Ooh. Oh, there's like a whole room here we missed. Oops.
スキャン開始。情報の回収に成功。
Iron corroded memory
調査記
vial.
録に保存します。
ねえこれ素人の私が扱っ
God damn, y'all got me repairing all kinds of shit.
後でいいか。
No, wait, wrong one.
簡単なものならさっと作れてしまうなんて。錬金術師は本当にすごい。
荷物持ちすぎかな。
A bronze swimmer.
形が変わっちゃうかも。
Supposedly there's still a treasure chest in here.
まだまだ。よっよっと。
Aha! Oh. Wait. Oh. Does this count?
これこれ。
I don't think this still counts. Nothing marked up there on me map.
まだまだ。
No, this still counts. Okay, interesting. I need blocks. I did not think this would count as the same ruin. A different building altogether in my brain. I mean, it is a different building altogether.
ええ、亡くなった人は動かないもの。この辺りに
Okay,
お化けが
where's the last block?
きっと出任せね。
一旦引き返そうぜ。
Oh, it's right there. Somehow I missed that. Treasure trove. Alright, that's it for that area.
これって。
How many of these do we have? That should be enough for us to get one of the things, right? We have 9? Yeah, we can afford one upgrade. Probably, right? Unless it costs 10. In which case, we'll find it fast. We have all that done. I think combat was what I was working on filling in real quick. Yeah, because I wanted just to max out these for all this convenience stuff here. So let's grab this. Boom. So now, we have more environmental mana at the start of combat. And then we'll fill these up next, which are 5/5. Because I don't really care about a lot of this exploration stuff. I mean, I guess the bag expansion could be good. Maybe we grab a bag expansion. Yeah, let's grab the bag expansion, actually. I mean, I'm going to need one more crystal, but we'll find it fast. This is a whole new region. There's going to be new crystal stuff everywhere. I'm mainly just trying to go north at the moment. I'm trying to stay focused on doing that and then just encountering stuff as we go. In case you wonder what direction I'm going and why, I'm just going north because I think north is towards where we came from originally. I'm trying to get back to the large cave. Actually, no, I think it was east or west, actually. Never mind, I'm dumb. Yeah, bigger bag's always a boon. The main thing with the bag is it means that I don't have to, like, constantly be throwing out different repair kits. Which is the main reason why I want it. But in order to get more of those gem thingies, we need to find a bunch of these.
よし、これでしばらくは安心かな。何これ？これ。
What's this? That's cool. That's not where I'm going. There's a big bird. True, it is never big enough. That is legit. What the? Oh, that's a banner. I think this general direction is where we need to go. At least for what I'm trying to get to. The chocobos in the Magic the Gathering set coming out look really cool. They're doing a few chocobo things, and I like them. They're built around like lands and stuff. They're very like simple, but I like them. Part of why I like them is they are kind of simple. They're easy to understand and play around, and they just do like something fun. Something fun and neat. And that's it. And that's all I want them to do, is be fun and neat. This is the albatross thing that we were at before. See, God damn it, I'm here again. Alright, that's fine. This is the direction we want to go, though. This is so crazy. Okay, don't fall down there. If I fall down there, I don't know if I can get back up. Fast travel point. Yes, please. There's so many, like, city stuff around here. Like, I think we are just in, like, one big destroyed city. I am actually, like, really curious now what the lore is of this place. I'm all in now. They got my interest. This place feels like it has some fucking story to it. It also feels like it's gonna make my game lag like crazy. Whoa, yeah, even I can feel it. What if someone handed me a pre-made deck? I feel like I could enjoy a match. Yeah, I mean, that's all you really need. There's casual formats for Magic, and I think that's where Magic is at its best. I don't really like Magic as much as a competitive game. I like it very casual. That's why I'm probably... I don't buy very many Magic cards. I don't buy packs of them or anything, but I'll occasionally just pick up, like, singles if there's some that I know of that I really like, and I'm like, this might eventually be something I'd want. Just because I think it's cool. For me, Magic's strength has always been in the flavor of the cards and their ability to represent fantasy and what they want to in a satisfying way. Like, there is no game that feels as, like, immersive as Magic does. And I think that's really cool. And that's what I like about it. That's what keeps me interested in the game every time I peek in at it. And every time I play it. This is such a neat area. I'm like really invested in this. This is so cool. So many like nooks. See, I was worried when we were coming to this area that it was just gonna be like kind of gray and rocky and metally, but I'm realizing this is a whole ass city. Whoa, don't fall. Oh, wait. Gotcha. And that's a prism. I still don't think they'll ever touch Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as goofy viable archetypes go. Magic can get pretty goofy.
まだ平気です。
Magic, at high power, magic gets pretty close. Unless you mean, like, it's, like, actually silly. This is the wrong menu.
荷物持ちすぎかな。
Why I can't find it.
ポーチの形が変わっちゃうかも。
Alright, let's expand our bag a little bit. Magic can be pretty goofy, though. I like squirrels. That's one of my favorites, is squirrels. Alright, so our exploration bag is one size bigger, and we can carry more materials. Since it doesn't cost the funny crystal thingies, I'm just gonna buy these real quick. Because the skill points, the SP is easy to gather. Decrease the difficulty of actions like lockpicking. I don't want that to be easier. It's already really easy. You know what? Let's work on finishing the finishing exploration thing would mean finishing all the cooking stuff, and I don't care about the cooking stuff. Actually, now that we have an easier way, man, I love the wind-up toy thing. Yu-Gi-Oh's done toy stuff a few times in Yu-Gi-Oh, and every time they've been a fucking knockout of the park. They've been so cool, like, every single time. Whether that be wind-ups or fluffles or anything like that. It's so cool. Are we even heading the direction that I said I wanted to go? No, we've gone so far south. How did I go so far south? I thought we were heading north that whole time. Also, we just passed like a big thing, I think, to de-mana bind the area. Well, if we're right next to it like that, then we should just do that. Real quick, where are we? This is so weird. It just keeps going down. Electro melon. Oh, whoa, wait. This is a train station. Yeah, I mean, I know about, sous ships. I like sous ships, they're fun. The game wants me to go over there. Whoa. Alright, so we unlocked this area. It's no longer mana bound. That's good. We have a base building area right here. Let us open the catalog. Go into free build. Mainly want this so that way we can get the bonuses that can come with it. More than anything, this area is so tiny. Yeah, we can't fit that default in here. Fit the small one. Put the small one right there. Where am I? It teleported me up here. Don't teleport me up there. Where am I? I'm so spun around all of a sudden. Don't do. Oh, I know where I am. The hell? It sent me so far back. Okay, we're back at the train station. Game got confused. I want to see how much happy or whatever it's called comfort level does these give us. 5. It only gives us 5. That is alright. They didn't want us abusing it. That's fine. Okay, I got the unlock from here, so we're good. Here is... God, this train station is so cool. I like a train station. Treasure chest. Why are you locked? How do I unlock you? One. Oh, they're like on this. I see. This is a good time for us to check out our new bag. Simple. See, it's a little bit bigger. That is useful. In fact, let's go to show the exploration bag. Let's just rearrange this a little bit. Let's put our ammo up here. Put our repair kits. Put that over. Like that. Glove can go down there. We can do something like that. And let's just make some ammo. Do I need any bandages? Not really. Let's bring some lures. I don't need smoke bombs. Do I need the nectar bottle? I don't think I need the nectar bottle. Let's just bring some cooking ingredients, I guess. Alright, nice. Treasure trove key, good. We need a lot of those. Train is so cool. Man, trains are neat. I like trains. They're so cool.
やはり当時のアラディスには錬金術関連の道具を扱う店も多数あったのだろうか。
Which of you are the shopkeeper? There's a shopkeeper around here somewhere. You're the shopkeeper. What are you selling me? Yeah, I want it. I'll take it. Trains better than cruises? Yeah, they're also better for the environment. Cruises are god-awful for the environment. They're one of the worst things that are destroying our planet. I'm not even exaggerating. They are literally up there as one of the worst things for our planet. Those cruise ships are fucking... Yeah. Right? Dude, trains are so cool, man. I would so much rather be on a nice train than a nice ship. But yeah, cruise ships consume, like, more gasoline than, like, thousands of cars in, like, a short period of time. They're fucking god awful. I hate cruise ships. I don't know if you knew this. I'm like very against that industry. They're messed up for more reasons than that. There's a lot of reasons why that industry's fucked, but oh boy, is it really bad. Not to be one of those people that hates everything, but God, I hate everything. Not to be one of those people that's like, it's because of capitalism, but it's because of capitalism. You can't see, I have a big grin on my face right now. I'm laughing at my own stupid joke. It's true though. It is true. I recommend doing some research on it. It's interesting. Mana tune. Ooh, new minigame. Open the mana controlled lock at the start of the unlocking process. Selectable points will begin to glow. Select points in order in which they light up to open the lock. Oh, it's Simon Says. Boo! I don't like this. I was excited and now I'm not. Okay, well, at least it changes the pattern every time. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And whatever part of the team was in charge of designing this area, I feel like they had fun. It's like the whole everybody do your part to stop pollution, and if everybody did a little bit of everything, then the planet would be better. You know who started that? Oil companies who wanted to take the blame off of themselves. I'm not kidding. That's the one that really infuriates me, because that worked really well. And don't get me wrong, it's good. You definitely should do your part. Like, don't just be like, oh, well, fuck it. It's not my problem. Like, do your part, but like, the main reason why that became a thing and took off was because oil companies really pushed it, so that way people would get off of their back and it would distract people from, you know, you can be active in your community and getting on people about fucking straws or whatever. And then the more you're doing that, the less you're getting on fucking BP oil for fucking over the planet. There's a lot of shit that's like that, though, where it's like its roots were literally by the people who are at the worst at... Because the power of advertising, man. What are you doing? Who are you? What is she doing? What are you looking at over there? Okay. You're a strange lady. Why is this so far up here? Yes. Yes. I don't want to start doing. As I've mentioned like several times already on stream today, I've been watching Billy and Mandy again, and there's certain things in that show that I know are gonna like become part of my brain, and one of the ones I really don't want to that is going to is gonna be Fredburger. He's gonna live in my brain, and I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate every moment that I'm just minding my business, and then I'm just thinking of Fredburger. You're like, yes. I need to make poo-poo. Like, I fucking hate him, and he just sticks in my brain. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, there is a character in the cartoon, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, that came up in like a special or a movie or something, named Fredburger, and he's just one of those like lol random characters, but the voice is very silly and easy to do. It just lives in my brain. He just says like simple one-line nothings. But that's part of why he sticks in the brain. Was that not part of the thing? Wait. No. Where's the thingy? Oh, it's through this wall. Right. I'm gonna be very bad at navigating this city. It's just that I kind of missed the boat on since you're super famous. Yeah, a lot of people were like, man, this show is evil. Like, literally, when they kicked him out, like, as the story goes, whenever he got fired from Cartoon Network after the show was successful for 6 seasons, because it was under new higher-ups. That's why he got fired, not because anything wrong with anything he did or whatever. It was the guy who, like, fucking wanted to make it wanted Cartoon Network to become a live-action platform. Like him. When he fired Maxwell Adams, he was like, we don't want your hateful fart cartoon. And I'm like, wow. Really glad that guy failed. Because fuck that. Especially because that show was great. A lot of people love that show. I recommend going back and checking out Billy and Mandy. No, Billy, if your parents were like those types to be locking things out for those reasons, Billy and Mandy would not fly. Billy and Mandy was fucked up. It's a good show though. I love it. It is one of the funniest things I've ever watched. But like if they are that type, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna dig Billy and Mandy. It's 2 kids who like have friend slaved the Grim Reaper. Like it's a messed up show, but it's really funny. It has Fred Fredburger in it. He's voiced by C.H. Greenblatt, who would later create Chowder. And I think that's a fun fact. A lot of that team would later go off to work on Chowder. Bugs Bunny. Yeah, man. Well, no, because he got fired like a year after he failed to fuck up Cartoon Network by making it live action. He very quickly like was kicked out. But he did a lot of damage while he was there for like the 1 year. And nobody likes him or the legacy he left behind. But that's why, like, whenever new people came in, they started doing cartoons again after a year, is because that guy was fucking booted. Flammy cannot be used to cook meat. That's good to know. Thank you, Flammy. Damn it, this highway's in my way. Okay, we need to go north. Because I somehow went really far south, and I don't know how I did that. Oh, we have here. Let me in. I don't know. Cartoons aren't respected in the West in general, and it makes me very upset. I know why. There's a lot of history that leads into it, but our cultural foundations were not very good. I mean, we started off with a pretty decent cultural foundation for it to be treated with respect, and then we just kind of, as culture started developing around television and film and such, whenever we really started hitting the major cultural booms with it, we royally fucked over the world of animation. We fucked over a lot of things during that time, a lot of it being about, like, moral panic and all that stuff. It damaged a lot of things, but it did heavily damage cartoons, I think, were one of the biggest victims. Listen, I want to fight you, the game just doesn't want to let me. What if I use this? And what if I use this? And what if I use this? Or what if I use... I'm trying to just build daggers. I want to see... I want to just get 2. Yeah, daggers. But yeah, a lot of it has to do with like censorship laws, and also the only people that were willing to fund animation being like designating it for specifically child blocks, and the way we handled TV censorship at the time and all that stuff. There's a lot of layers to it. Like there's a whole fucking thing of research you could do, and I recommend doing it. It's fascinating. But a lot of that just kind of set a cultural foundation to kind of treat animation as lesser or as only for children. A lot of that comes from censorship laws, and you know, once things started coming up, how we funded and treated arts and such. It parallels the things that were going on with comic books at the time as well. And how we were like kind of, you know, culturally we were going through a very like puritanical time where we wanted everything to be as squeaky clean as possible. You know, whole think of the children type stuff. And the problem with during that time, and all these like rules and foundations being set, and we're starting to see a lot of pushback from it now as people have grown up with animation in other forms, as people have tried to push it over the years. We're starting to see like kind of a counter movement of this, but like we just had several generations that grew up where the only sources of those type of things were heavily played down and heavily treated exclusively as children's material. But as time has gone on, we have had more artists push forward and try to make their stance anyways, and as more and more shows are, you know, being treated correctly, and creators are making art for everyone, not just children, including more mature shows coming out now, it's helping. We're making progress. A huge part of it, I think, is anime. Anime coming west. Because they have their own problems, don't get me wrong. And they have their own history that parallels ours. While the differences in how they treated art at the time is a huge part of why there's a massive shift on that, and why anime didn't go down the same route. That's a whole fucking discussion that I don't have time to get into. But anime coming west and bringing forward stories that are more, you know, all over the place for everyone, and some that are more for adults and some that are more for kids, and just kind of a culture that has treated it as art, an art choice, an art form, rather than a specific demographic medium. We've started to get generations growing up under that idea, especially as these things become more and more common. And it becomes more and more mainstream to consume media. More and more people are consuming animation because they're seeing anime become more and more popular, and it's a domino effect of down the line, as long as we don't have another puritanical destruction of arts like we did for a bit, and suppression of art. We're starting to see like progress made forward with the idea that it's just another way to make film. It's just another way to make art. And I'm excited for that. I do think art has a better future, and animation has a better future in the West in the upcoming years because of that. Yeah, I mean, any art has no rules, right? Like the problem is like people want there to be rules to art, and they've been raised under the ideas that there are rules to art, which is just not true. But we have very much pushed that narrative forward in the West extremely firmly over the years, and it takes a long time to change cultural perception of things, which is why it's been taking so long. But over time, it has slowly been pushing forward. And as much as I think that adult animation, and by that I don't mean like, you know, well written, like I'm talking like the idea that the only way a show can be not for children is the idea is that it is for adults, and the absurdity of having like a Family Guy or something where the joke is like, what if cartoon but they swore. I think that's done a lot of damage, but in the same direction I think it has also helped push things in other ways of the acceptance of like people being able to sit down and watch a cartoon. It's done some, I think it's done more damage than good overall, but I think in the most important place of it, just normalizing and letting people consume animation and art normally, I think it is at least push that forward. And then once we get that forward, I think the problems I think they've brought forward and damage that they've done, and I don't want to say those are bad shows either. It's a lot of cultural perception and how this stuff is all linked together that I'm referring to. I don't want to say any of these shows are good or bad. It's just a matter of like, how has normalizing a specific type of thing normalized a homogeny and a stereotypical, not stereotypical, but like a mono, what's the word? People think animation is one thing, and the aspect of adult animation being like, we're going to, the joke is that we are not that, as far away from as possible, like, is still building upon that foundation. It is still contributing to the idea that animation is for kids, because your whole premise and joke is that like, we are a corrupted kids thing. Your joke only makes sense if the cultural idea that I am trying to make a statement against is true. If the cartoon says fuck, that is only funny if the idea is that cartoons should not say fuck. That's a good way of putting it. That's a way I can explain it. Now we've gone too far north. So should the cartoon say fuck? That is the question. That is the question. Should cartoons say fuck? I do think there's also been a lot of shows that have kind of been using that to help push against it as well, though. I think of shows like BoJack Horseman. As much as I hate to use it as a good example, too, I do think the annoying show, what the fuck's it called? The Annoying Show. I'm really good at this. My brain is starting to shut down, can you tell? Rick and Morty. I think that show as well. Like, all these shows that are like, they at times are trying to actually push forward like good narratives, and it's because they're made by people. They're made by artists who want to make good people, like that want to make good works. Like, you know, these shows are made by artists at the end of the day. The artists are going to make art, even if what executives want is not that. Right? Artists are always going to come forward and make art. And I think those shows have really pushed the envelope in terms of narrative and the kind of uses that they'll use for storytelling like that. They're not the only one. They're not the first one. They're just another one that does. They're just one of the ones that got really big. And I think that helps. I do think that helps. It's just the perception of cartoon for kids, but if they say fuck, that is the joke. I think that is the problem. I say problem like it's a giant thing. I don't think these shows should end or anything. I have nothing against them existing. I think they should exist, but I think it's just one of those things where, like, the culture we have... They exist because of the culture we have, not because they are particularly a problem in of themselves. They're comedies. I'm not against people making comedies. Like, what is what's that? Exactly. They are 100% a reflection of a bad thing, which I don't think is their fault. In fact, I want these shows to stick around and succeed because so many people enjoy them. And I think that's great, and I think there is a place for it. I'm just trying to be really cautious on what I say and not to make it sound like I'm, like, against any of this, because I'm not. I'm against people's pre-established biases. And that's kind of the hard part. And I mean, that applies to a lot of things. That applies to way more than just what we're talking about, so. That's a whole thing about culture. That's a whole discussion about culture in general, and that gets really crazy. We're back here again. I'm going the wrong way, and we're back here again. Okay, so we are where we were, and I'm going backwards. Because apparently I just jumped, and I landed way farther back than I originally thought I would. I don't know. I just think this stuff's interesting. I think about it a lot. Okay, this is where we were before the cutscene took us there. Oh, we were like literally leaving the cave. Okay. I thought we were still in the cave. We were not still in the cave. We were leaving the cave. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone here who's gonna misunderstand what I'm saying, but I still just try to be... I still try to be good at my wording. Because you never know. Good at my phrasing. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but... this is the stuff I spend all my time thinking about. I care about art. I care about art more than I probably should in some cases, but whatever. Maybe that's not true. Maybe art should be cared about more. That's what I think. I think it's one of the most important things. That's why I care. That's why it's important for the arts to be taught in schools and for education to not neglect them as well as with literature. That's why liberal arts students are important. As much as everybody likes to laugh at, oh, you have a liberal arts degree, what are you going to do with that? And it's like, you're educated and you understand the importance of things. And around art and all these things. And other things like culture and all that. And you understand how it's being affected. Oh, good luck getting a job with that, though. And it's like, I mean, that shouldn't be the purpose of education. Everything being forced to be for the goals of capitalistic growth is part of the problem that you will learn about with these degrees. Wow, isn't that cool? Capitalism bad. But I mean, like, it is true. Arts are like a reflection of people at the time, and that's why it's important to understand it. Understand how to consume and make and approach art responsibly and intelligently. That's where you have like fucking people just like who get into movies and stuff and then completely miss the point, which is infuriating. It's like fucking people blaring Rage Against the Machine at a Trump rally, which happens a lot, and it's very funny, but also infuriating. I'm like, oh. But that's fine. That's because they have no culture. So they have to take someone else's. That's the story as old as white time. Should be a radical statement, but fucking... yeah, no, for sure. It 100% is like, man, it is depressing that saying that I want to support arts and the education is a political statement. Like, not even like a radical one. Like, the fact that that's even political at all is so depressing. I try not to get too far in the weeds on stream just because I'm here to have fun, but like, man, it sure is 100% everything around everything in my life, including arts and video games and everything. Which is true. Which, I mean, that is what politics are. Politics are everything. You cannot make art without them. This place is so cool. Really, what is this under Golden Lake? Underground tunnel? I love this area. I'm like really in on it, into this like new region we've found. I thought the last one was gonna be like, oh, this one's gonna be my favorite. I'm probably not gonna like any other one more than the cool underground, like, not underground, but the cool mushroom cavern hell place. But I'm like, this is really dope. Is someone asking around on the forums Reddit for white supremacist rankings? I don't like that I know what you're talking about. Because that is a thing. Is my bag full? My bag is full. How did I do that? How do I have so much shit in my inventory? Throw out the old bad shit. Well, fuck, if our bag is full, we should probably go empty our pockets at the container. Let's just grab this chest real quick, and then we'll fast travel. Open sesame. Oh, this is a camping area. What the fuck? The Executor of Gloom. That is the edgiest. It has Execution 5 and Retribution 2. Dude, all of his weapons are so edgy. It's so funny to me. He's just like the edgiest boy. Where are we? How do I keep going? Like, this area is gonna be a nightmare to navigate. It's so intricate and vertical, and there's like underground sections. Not in a bad way. I'm really digging this. I'm like super digging this. But oh my god, navigating this, I'm not gonna be. It's gonna be a struggle. I'm gonna get lost. Is what I'm saying. Is I'm gonna get lost, and I'm gonna get lost a lot. Let's go over here. I like this base. We haven't been to this base in a minute. Yeah, tied to minority disenfranchisement in what universe, man? It's because these people don't value education or media literacy, and they just like, oh, surface level, sound good. Does it say the word I like? Does it say the word I don't like? That's it. That is all they care about. I am gonna... I'll do that later. I was gonna switch this out with the summoning circle because I like the other one more than the giant pillar. Oh my god, look at all these things we have unlocked. Helios Mantis illegal... Oh no, those are old. One of these... I think both of these actually have... Yeah, this thing. We can unlock Sharp Flame. Contrary to Flame. Instead of Plajig, we can get Stellar Plajig. Instead of Luft, we get Vision Luft. Alright, sweet. We get new elemental weapons. Panacea Sphere, Healing Parasol, Re-Energizer Gear. Oh god, I love seeing so many new things to unlock. Longevity Band. Tactile Fiber, that's a new type of cloth. Metal Parts, Tricolor Crystal. Noxious Draft, Ancient Peril. Secret Dual Spiral. Damascus Plate, Coiled Clover, Essence of Scrap. Splendid Alicorn. Oh, it's a spear. That's a cool name for a spear. The Apostle of Orcus. Okay. That's just some fantasy mumbo jumbo. The Executor of Gloom. The Blooming Love Sword. Fucking... it's just really funny. I couldn't tell you why. It just is. Kruger Cloak. Warrior's Attire, Corundrum Armor. Alright, so we have a lot of new equipment that we can make. A Prayer Ring. Can I make the new cloth and the new ingot, though? Because I don't want to do it till I can do that. Can't make the new ingot, but we can make the new cloth, so we're gonna wait. But I can make the new ones that are consumables, so that's exciting. I might do that off stream. I might not. I'm gonna be back tomorrow to stream. So maybe not tomorrow, which is fine. We can spend tomorrow exploring. Hi, I didn't know you were sitting there. He's like, what are you doing in here? Do you mind? I was just emptying my pockets. That's all I was doing. I was confused for a second. How much skill points? Ooh, we have enough skill points and spheres to fill in another thingy. Once we get a new area, we start filling these out real fast. We're done with synthesis. We can fill in combat to get better precision counter and another friend action, but... I mean, I guess I don't really care about any of this. We are at the point in the game where I'm just kinda... I'm just filling in shit to fill in shit. Which isn't a bad thing. I have all the things I kind of care about at the moment, so... But noise. I'm gonna call it here. I gotta go. I have a treasure cup I gotta go to today. And I'm gonna get ready and go to that. And I want to get there early because the store that it takes place at has abysmal parking, so I want to get there early so that way I can get good parking. So I'm gonna catch you guys next time. We're gonna do more exploring of that area, see what its situation is, do some quests there. I'm really excited. I really like the new area a lot. So we'll do some more story stuff next time. Let's see who we raiding. Who we raiding? Go to twitch.tv. There's a lot of people going. Oh, I guess not really that many. I guess we can raid Barry. I realized I'm like, wait, no, that's RPG Limit Break, that's Marine Mammal Rescue, that's Salty Pet, that's Chicken Life. That's, Shout, playing Tokusatsu shit. We can raid Barry. What is this ad? I don't care about this ad. Go say hi to Barry. Wait, Ace Attorney Adventures? No, Ace Attorney Investigations. I don't know what Ace Attorney Adventures is. I don't know what... Ace Attorney Adventures, sure. I don't know, something with Miles Edgeworth. I've never played these games. I want to. They look like I'd love them. I just don't have time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.